Okay, we are at the 420 EXPO. I'm here with Bongholio, and we're going to watch Bongholio put the bong on. There he goes. This is a wonderful event right here. Hey, Bongholio. He's in the house. I love when Bongholio joins the party. Now it's a party. It's see, there was people over here witnessing this. They're like, what the hell was that? What is going on over there? It's Bongholio. You can smoke Bongholio. He's actually a workable bong.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
Do you want to guess?
How many plants?
Yeah, how many plants we're allowed to grow?
Like at home?
Yeah,
10.
it's 0.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're here doing. We're protesting the fact that you can't home grow in a state where we so-called have legal cannabis. Isn't that ridiculous?
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. So the last thing we ask people is, can you leave our viewers with some sort of message of hope, something inspirational, maybe something to live by that's helped you along the way?
Like follow your own path. Don't like do what everyone else does.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you for sharing your time with us, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mike, you did it. You did it. You got.
I won that one. I won that one.
You got the group. You got the straggler.
There was a tug of war, and she was so torn that she didn't know where to go to.
Yes.
What's up, lady? How are you? Come over here. Oh, come on. Don't be shy. Baby steps. Baby steps. That's all I can do in this thing. I can only do baby steps. No? But I can't hear. What about you? You want to answer a couple quick questions?
About what?
Oh, just about yourself. Just stuff that's being broadcasted live.
Oh,
No, there's simple stuff. Like the first question we like to... Well, first off, what's your name?
Hilda.
Hilda, I'm Bongholio. Nice to meet you. The first question we like to ask people is, how old were they the very first time they smoked cannabis?
15.
Was there a story behind it? Smoked with your friends, or
Yeah, smoke with my friends.
did you get stoned?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Word.
Made homemade wine.
Perfect. So the second thing we ask people is, the second thing is an easy question. This one's a fun one. We ask people, what are their favorite munchie foods? Sometimes we hear a lot of weird answers on this one.
It's nothing thrilling.
Well, what is it?
Corn. Popcorn.
Popcorn? Oh, we've heard that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So do you know in New Jersey how many plants we're legally allowed to grow
No.
at home?
No. Oh, no, I don't.
It's 0.
But I know people who do.
I know, and they're breaking the law. And some don't even know they're breaking the law because people think they can home grow.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. All right, so this last one is an opportunity to share your personality with the world. It's just a simple, quote or message to live by, something to help people going through tough times. What's something that's helped you to get to where you are today?
I'm a free-spirited person. To get through today,
Any days.
be kind and love each other.
That's a free spirit answer. Well, thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for sharing time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You got that one too.
Yeah, I got that. That was a win.
You broke up a couple.
Absolutely. Those were two back-to-back wins.
I love those little wins though.
I know. Those are little wins.
Because like the first two guys on the other group, they were like, no,
Nope.
no. And the girl was like, no, my friends. And you were like, no, come on.
Yeah. And then she had a think for herself moment, and she was torn.
She was.
stood in the middle of us, the equal distance, for like 10 seconds. And then we started winning the tug ever so slightly.
Yeah. Because you're a big purple bong, and you're very inviting.
Exactly.
Very inviting.
My friends were like, no.
You look like a lot of fun. I'm serious. You look like the party is here. Like this is the party. Why would you walk away from the party like that?
Yeah, share a little bit about yourself. We want to know about you. You all have the answers to these questions. Even if number 3 is a trick question, it shouldn't be a trick question when you take in everything that you're seeing here. I know if I walked past this, I'd be like, what, am I being set up here? Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how are you?
How are you? What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, I'm Bongholio. Nice to meet you. Would you answer a few questions?
Sure.
All right, thank you, Ashley. The first question we're asking people today is, how old were you the very first time you smoked weed, and is there a story behind it?
Oh my God. I think it was, what was I? When we went to that wedding. We went to a wedding. I think I was 26, which is that crazy because it's the first time I ever smoked weed. And we were at a wedding, and I was smashed. And this guy was like, here, take a hit of this. And I said, okay. I took a hit. I was fucked up.
you totally got stoned.
Totally got stoned. My first time, I took way too big of a hit. But you know what? I wasn't afraid. I tried it again. It was a way better experience.
You got through it. You moved on, and you still use it. You love it?
Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite munchie food? That's the second question we're asking people.
Those hot fries.
I love them too.
Oh my God. They like hit the spot every time.
Those are good all the time. I love them too. So the third question we're asking,
Smoking, stay high and happy.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Damn, I lost sound for a second there again. It keeps going muting on me. I don't know why it's muting. Very strange.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up? up? What's up?
Shannon, what brings you to the expo?
I am part of the expo.
Part of the expo. We want to talk about it? We can hash it out. Get it? Hash?
You can't be part of the expo if you walk
Yo,
away.
what's up, guys?
What's poppin'?
Shannon, what brings you to the expo?
The weed.
What's your name?
Nick.
Nick, what's your name?
Z.
Z, I'm Bongholio. Nice to meet you. Would you guys be willing to answer a couple questions?
Absolutely.
Word. Appreciate the energy. The first question we're asking people is, how old were you the very first time you smoked weed, and is there a story behind it?
13 years old. I was in a park with a really cool dude in my neighborhood that smoked weed, and he rolled this shit with the paper bag that we got from the McDonald's that we got our food in earlier in the day.
That's dope.
Disgusting.
That is dope. This is why I love. These are great answers, man. This is that you. We have a lot of great answers. That's a great one. You got stoned?
Oh yeah, we got ripped. Yeah. That was the move.
What about you? How old, and do you have a story behind it?
I was at my girlfriend's friend's birthday, and I smoked it first time hash, not weed. Yeah, and I was drunk. I was back in my country, and I was drunk as hell. And when I smoked it, it kicked me, and the first time I ever experienced that kind of high, and I got in love, man. Yeah.
Yes, it was a marriage right then and there, right?
Yeah. I barely survived that night. Man.
And they say, who believes in love in first sight? I do. That's a love story right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Once, but we found our way back together.
See, that's true love. That's true love. You were meant to be together.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
I love the way you put that.
let me show you something. I love weed so much that I've dedicated my life to.
You were a cultivator.
I'm a cultivator, and I'm trying to preach the science of soils, living soil, how important it is. If you're gonna smoke
Well,
weed,
I
it's gotta
used to,
come
I
from
used to.
something with good soil.
You used to as well.
Yeah. I know how it is, how it works.
Excellent. Those are fine-looking buds. You've been at it for quite a while, I can say.
A little bit of time. Yeah.
Word, absolutely. Congratulations. You're a wonderful grower. We love that in the community. The second question we ask people is, do you have a favorite munchie food? Some people eat weird stuff after they smoke. What do you like?
Man, I gotta think about if it's not ice cream. If it's not ice cream, quesadillas.
Word. If it's not ice cream, you can go with quesadillas.
Fuck it up in the kitchen.
They're both goddamn good.
They're like polar opposites as far as temperature goes and flavor experience, but the same thing really, like bread and cheese or dairy, it's crazy.
I love it. See, this is great energy. We always get funny answers on the second question. What about you? What's your favorite munchie food?
Oh shit. I guess ice cream. Too much ice cream, man.
Ice cream. You like ice cream?
I like ice cream a lot.
Absolutely. So this third question kind of is perfect for you guys because you're both cultivators. Here in New Jersey, we have legal cannabis. Do you know how many plants you're legally allowed to grow at home?
0.
You knew that?
I'm from New York, so I can grow 3 plants, I guess.
We've been asking everybody that question, and 85 to 90% of the people think we can grow.
Yeah, no, and if you get caught growing a decent amount of plants, you can get in a lot of trouble. And it's crazy because I can grow all the vegetables and fruit I want. And if I grow this one thing extra, I can face time in jail for a considerable amount of time.
And that's why we're here. We're protesting the fact that you cannot grow at home. It's ridiculous. How is it legal cannabis if you can't grow these plants at home?
Right. And there's obviously some control up at the top that's collecting their chip first, which I'm not going to get mad at. I get it. Taxes, governments, they got to do what they got to do.
Bureaucracy.
But at the end of the day, I think we're going to have to come to a point where you give people a little bit of more freedom. Let them find out what goes into the weed that they're smoking. When they grow their own weed and see it takes a lot of effort to grow quality weed that tastes good, is good for you, is therapeutic, it changes their perspective on everything else that they're putting in their bodies. It gives them that ability to hone in and look at themselves and say, wait a minute, I want to smoke good weed, and I also want to feel good when I smoke, and I also want to feel good outside of the smoking experience. Maybe I should also be consuming better foods. That's why I started growing vegetables. I realized, oh shit, if I go to a ShopRite and buy this tomato, there's actually nothing in it. I'm getting scammed. I'm paying money for the color red and some water. But if I grow my own tomato, there's actually the nutrition in there that I can consume, and it's an investment. I'm getting all the benefits from that, and it's changing my life.
Thank you for that. A lot of good information. I can tell you're very passionate about what you do, and I appreciate seeing that. What about you?
Man, I used to grow like 2 years ago when I was living in Brooklyn, and I didn't even know it was legal, illegal. I didn't even care because I'm for sure that if you grow for yourself, nobody's gonna bother you, you know?
I love that perspective. I love that you live like that.
Just growing, smoking.
You're not bothering anybody.
I'm not bothering anybody, so I keep
So what the hell?
I keep it low key, so it came everything well. And when I moved from that place, I just decided to just smoke it and buy it from the stores. And
Absolutely, I appreciate that. So the last question we're asking people is, do you have anything that's helpful for maybe someone who's down and out on their luck? Something to live by, something that's helped you through tough times?
Every day that you wake up and your heart is still beating is another chance at success. If you can make it to the end of the day, making some decent decisions, trying to stick to some good morals, some good guidelines, everything should be okay. It's one day at a time. Life doesn't get much more complicated than that.
Fucking beautiful. What about with our
so when you're feeling lonely and sad and hopeless, you need to know that there is at least one person who cares about you and loves you. Yeah. So.
some thoughts and times, and I appreciate you guys.
Gift for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
It's a strawberry cough. Enjoy that.
Word. Thank you. I totally will.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Those are growers right there.
Yeah,
They're growers. He gave me strawberry coffee, said?
Yeah, I got a watermelon.
Hell yeah.
It's a pen. You got to put it on a pen.
Yeah. Always good shit always around here. People always be giving out free stuff.
Amazing.
A lot of edibles are being handed out. A lot of these tables, if you just like follow their Instagram, they'll let you spin a wheel. You can win stuff. That's one of the fun things about this expo. You always leave with free shit. Within the winding hour, the last hour of the expo, people still shuffling around, buying some stuff. But this has been an action-packed weekend.
You can always ask Michael Hoffman what he's doing here.
That's true. Yo, what's up, guys? Woo. What's up, brother?
What's up?
I like that. He said, "Who? What's your name?"
Nah, I'm good.
No, you're good. No. What about you? What's going on, brother? Chilling. Word. He's chilling.
Just ask him the questions. See if he'll answer.
How old were you the first time you smoked weed?
That's you just got to ask the question. Or ask the favorite munchie food. Maybe that won't offend him.
I love bothering
I
people
know,
at the
I
expo.
know.
I swear,
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Don't even ask him. Don't even ask permission. Ask forgiveness.
It's fun. Hey, part of my shtick is I'm annoying. You know what I mean? That's part of my thing.
Ask him what his favorite munchie food is.
Yo, what's up, ladies?
Hi.
Chillin'. What's going on? What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda, what's your name?
Tawny.
Tawny, I'm Bongholio. It's nice to meet you guys. What brings you to the expo?
We've been here all weekend.
Oh, word. Just say, yeah, did we talk yesterday? No, we didn't talk. Okay, well, we're asking people a couple questions. Would you guys be willing to answer?
Sure.
All right, the first question we're asking people is, how old were you the very first time you smoked weed, and what's the story behind it?
I was 12 years old.
Smoking with friends, or
Yeah.
did you get high?
Yeah. It was weird.
What about you? How old were you the first time you smoked?
I'd have to say about 20.
20. What was the story behind it?
I just moved back from Australia with my brother, and he was a big smoker. And he said the only way I could smoke was if I either got a full-time job or started working full-time hours. So it gave me the motivation to work harder.
That's awesome. I love that. See, some of the cannabis consumers that I know are some of the hardest working people, and they're not lazy. Lazy people are lazy. That was always a persona that I don't think really fits.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So the second thing we ask people is, what is your favorite munchie food? Sometimes people eat weird stuff after they smoke. What do you like?
I like fudge.
Fudge. What about you? What do you like?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I really love candy, especially like Butterfingers or Reese's.
Absolutely. I love when people are like, that's a hard one. Because, I mean, I have a few, too. It always changes. Sometimes, like, month by month, it's different. You know what I mean? It never stays the same. I'll interview people year after year, and they always have a different munchie answer. Yeah. So the third thing we ask people is, we have legal cannabis here in New Jersey. Do you guys know how many plants we're allowed to legally grow at home?
I believe about 2 to 4, if I remember.
You know?
I don't.
The answer is 0. Unfortunately, it's 0. In New Jersey, we are not allowed to home grow. That's why we're here protesting and letting everybody know that it's ridiculous that we're not able to grow our own at home in a state that's supposedly legal.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that needs to change.
It does need to change. So the last question we like to ask people, and this is the most important one, it's some sort of message of hope that you could leave our viewers with. If they're going through tough times and struggling, what's something that's helped you along the way to get to where you are?
Don't give up.
Don't give up, yeah. What about you?
I'd say the best thing would probably to remember that there are better times, that even though it's easier to quit, knowing that there's something so much better worth fighting for makes it a lot easier to work harder for.
Absolutely. That was beautiful. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to answer some questions. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well. Hey, what's up?
Can I have
You want a photo?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on. Photo for interview.
Photo for an interview?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, you got your photo, so now I get my interview. What's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby, I'm Bang Holio. It's nice to meet you. What brings you to the expo?
I like expos.
You like expos? Do you like weed?
Yeah, that also.
How old were you the first time that you smoked?
13.
13 with friends. Do you remember the story?
I was like young and we smoked out of an apple. I don't really think it did anything, but yeah.
That's the next question we ask is, did it get you high? So what about favorite munchie food? Do you have a favorite munchie food? Sometimes people smoke and eat weird stuff.
I feel like I don't like eating when I'm high, but it usually happens. I feel like the flavors are all too intense.
Yeah, so do you have a favorite munchie, or you just eat whatever is in the fridge, or?
Whatever. Ice cream. I'll say ice cream.
Okay, ice cream. We get a lot of ice cream. Word. So the third question we're asking people is, in New Jersey, we have legal cannabis. That's what's great about being at this event. We have legal weed. Do you know how many plants we're allowed to legally grow at home?
3.
It's 0.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy. I'm glad you agree. And that needs to change. That's why we're here. We're protesting. We're fighting for home grow. And everybody should be able to at least grow some plants at home if we're going to call this legal cannabis. Don't you agree?
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. So the last question we're asking is, can you leave our viewers with some sort of message of hope or something that's helped you get through tough times? When you're down and out and you're struggling, what keeps you going?
Let me think 1 second.
Absolutely.
I feel like I don't agree with like everything happens for a reason, but once you get out of something, you're always better for it, and it's going to prepare you for the future to better navigate other situations that might be similar. Completely avoid them at all, because now you know warning signs.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
A good one. Bye.
Bye-bye. See, that was great. I love when people, I love she took the time to knock a saying that doesn't necessarily work for her. Because, hey, what's up, brother?
Is it okay if I get a picture?
Absolutely. Picture for an interview. I love this trade. All right, now I get my interview. What's your name?
John,
John, what brings you to the expo?
I came with a car.
Oh, he came with a car. John's a comedian. My name's Bong Holio. I'm somewhat of a comedian, too. I like to laugh. We'll laugh together. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. How old were you the first time you smoked?
Probably 15 or 16.
Any story behind it?
Probably.
Anything? Smoked with your brother, skipped school, cut class, hanging out with a girl. You were the derelict. She was the derelict.
I had taken a walk in Washington Square Park in New York City, and I found a big, scary to me looking Rastafarian guy who was at least 2 feet taller than I was. And we went into like a little alley, and I was hoping that I was only going to get robbed on a price and not physically robbed. And I walked out with about an eighth for way too much money. But that was my first experience. And it was very funny that close to 40 years later, I was back in the same area doing it legally.
That's
a mind trip for me.
God, that's wild. What a great story. See, that people have come a long way. And when we get a lot of old school people, we hear these great stories. And I mean, that's one of them. That's a testament to the change of times of how things were and all the way it's come.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
to see, what's going on, maybe make a connection, maybe find some nice glassware or who knows what.
Sure, absolutely. If you need weed, 632 has the best weed over there.
I'm a grower.
Oh, you're a grower. Awesome. Absolutely. Do you have a favorite munchie food?
I actually don't get munchies.
You don't get the munchies no more?
No, I don't get munchies ever.
Some people say that.
Like I scratch my head, like I don't understand how this happens to people.
Not even from edibles? Sometimes edibles make me starving.
Not at all. I get sleepy, but not hungry.
Favorite food, though? Your favorite food?
What's your favorite food, though?
I'm total carnivore.
Meat.
Only meat.
Hell yeah.
I don't eat green things. I only smoke them.
I like that. I like that. So this is perfect for a grower. The third question is, do you know how many plants we're legally allowed to grow at home in New Jersey?
I'm from New York, so I don't know what the New Jersey answer is. New York allows 3 in bloom and 3 in vegetation.
I'd be happy with at least that because we have 0. We're not allowed to grow at all. That's why we're here protesting that.
I think home growing will bring a good margin to the economy of people who have legitimate medical need. I think it will bring a huge margin of safety to people because you know end to end what is in your medication. There's a lot of weed out there that's dosed with K2, spice, and who knows what, or maybe just pesticides or mold. And I think if you can control it end to end, your chance of having a panic attack are much less because you can honestly tell yourself it can only just be natural weed. And you can talk yourself down from it that way.
That's a great way. Yeah, it's a great way of looking at it. Absolutely. What about messages of hope, something inspirational? What's helped you get through your tough times?
I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that one. I run on anger a lot of times.
That's fine. You translate anger into every other emotion, and I'm sure it's got energy.
Energy, yeah. Yeah.
So you're passionate about stuff. That's what that is.
I just have to hate God right back. And it works for me.
Whatever works, you got to go with it.
Hi, my friend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Have fun, man. A little dark and heavy at the end there, but
it took a little turn there.
It took a little fucking poisonous turn. Everything comes from hate.
Hate.
All my energy starts from hate.
And it's turning into energy.
Everything falls in the right box.
Turn anger into energy.
From hate. My successful marriage started from hate.
That sounds like Jesse Ventura.
Well, if in Minnesota, when I was in Vietnam, I skinned a cat alive and dipped him in hot sauce.
I'm cutting that one out.
Yeah, cut that.
Jeez. Stick to the script.
Jesse the body never sticks to nothing except for the abdominal area. Jesse the body sticks to no script. I love how he's been the energy, some weird phantom Jesse the Body energy throughout the weekend.
So funny.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, we have crossroads of people. We have people.
Yeah, keep trying to get her all weekend. Something happens, I want to talking to someone else.
Yes, yes.
I'm trying to get her all weekend.
She walked past before. But I'm too boring. I'm just sitting here. She'll talk to you, though.
Well, even when there was just so many times where I was with someone else. But she seems like she's got the energy. She did the interview.
Oh, she's buying some cannabis right now.
She's buying some weed.
I already bought my cannabis. Definitely.
Hey, what's up? What's your name?
Oh, I almost got her. You almost reeled her in. That was close.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What's your name?
The Misfit.
Misfit?
Yeah.
What up, Misfit? I'm Bong Julio. Nice to meet you. What brings you to the expo?
That guy brought me.
Oh, you guys are together. Word. You want to answer a couple questions?
Yeah. Do I win something?
You're going to win knowledge because there is a question that's not just trivia. There's some knowledge we're dropping on the third one. But the first question we're asking is, how old were you the very first time you smoked weed?
Oh. I think like 16.
Any story behind it?
Not really. I mean, I dated a guy who was a weed smoker, and that's why I smoked weed.
Did you get high?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have a favorite munchie food?
Oh, chips.
Chips all day?
Chips and dip. Cheesy chips.
Word. So the third question we're asking people is, how many plants can you legally grow at home in New Jersey? Do you know?
Oh, in New Jersey? I know in New York, it's 3 in New York, right?
3 and 3 in New York.
I know, I live in New York, so I know it's 3 in New York.
I know the answer is 17.
In New Jersey, it's 0.
0.
It's 0. And
Hurtful.
a lot of people are from Jersey, and we're asking everybody here, and about 85 to 90% of the people are unaware that it's 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people
Why
don't
is
know.
it not
They
legal?
don't
Is it only medical legal?
No, not even for patients.
Not even for patients.
It's 0.
0. So it's not legal at all. To have
Well, that's what we're getting at. If this is legal cannabis and you can't grow at home, what version of legal is this?
Yeah. So my question would be like, is the outside legal? Because that's not my home, but it's outside in my vicinity. Yeah, like, can there be like a cornfield that just has like a 50 yards of marijuana just randomly growing? What if I found it on the floor?
No, those are great questions. We had a woman yesterday explain that in her homeowner's insurance, it said in very small at the very bottom that no cannabis can be grown on her property. She owns it.
Property, even though she owns it.
So even if there was home grow under her insurance wouldn't even allow it. How many roadblocks are there in New Jersey to be able to grow at home?
It seems like too many. Like,
Way too many.
yeah, I know. I mean, I've had a couple friends with some serious illnesses that have gotten through them because of legalized marijuana in New York State. Because it was medically accepted. Oh my God, this was back in college too. My friend was dying of just like a very rare liver disease, and she was the only one who could get marijuana legally at the time.
You're just trading.
Yeah.
Legally. You're just trading one farmer for another if you can't legally grow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do they make it illegal because they don't know how to tax it and make money off of it?
Well, I think they think it's going to threaten the market, or at least that's what they're saying. But at the end of the day, we all know that's bullshit.
Yeah, where?
How's that going to hurt the market?
I don't. I mean,
It avoids all consumer confusion. You know what you're growing. You know what goes into it.
it's my interview. Get out my interview.
Okay, well, yep, her interview. I love it.
What was the question?
I don't know. I forget now. We were talking about weed and growing.
I was going to say that home brewing of alcohol hasn't put Budweiser out of business.
Right.
That hasn't put any and it hasn't put Bacardi out of business, even though people can legally make alcohol at home.
And just about every girl I know has a passion and a love for it. So the fact that they're not able to do it is just, it's absolutely absurd.
Of course.
I feel like I'm just a rule breaker.
I'm a rule breaker too, and I do whatever I want.
Like, breaking the law.
If someone tells me I shouldn't, I might do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're.
And if someone tells me I can't, I'm going to definitely do it.
Did you make this?
Yes, I did. And that's my baby. Check my baby out.
He's cute, baby. What's his name?
That's Bangholito.
Bangolito.
Yeah, you can hit that baby. He's a real bong. Not a real baby, but a real bong.
Thanks for teaching me some info.
Thank you. Well, the last question before you leave is the most important. We're asking you to leave our viewers with some sort of message of hope or something inspirational, something that's helped you get through all the tough times in your life.
Oh, to get through therapy gets you through tough times. All right? And sometimes taking a smoke break. Because if you can clear your system, you can come back stronger than ever. You don't have to ditch it forever. Just, you know.
I love that. Thank you so much for taking the time to answer some questions. You enjoy the rest of your day. She was great.
That was awesome.
They were great. Great.
She went that way and she left.
Yeah, it's that exact moment is what's happened all weekend.
I see that. Yeah.
And she's willing to do the interview. I can tell. She's floating. She's floating. She's looking to take care of all the stuff she hasn't done all weekend.
Yeah.
She's probably wanted to come over here.
Yeah, she's killing time today. Today's
killing
just
time.
Self-care, all that. Buying weed, buying
She's
stuff.
probably like, that's a busy bong. Every time I see him, he's doing an interview.
Busiest bong you ever saw.
Busiest bong. Chris in the house.
Did you ever ask Christian?
Yo. All right, let's do it.
Where were you born, Chris?
In New Jersey, Morristown, Morris County.
So you're a New Jersey native?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Hell yeah. What kind of soap do you use?
Soap, Dove. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, yeah.
It's like the Dove Fresh Clean. Good to go.
No, see, Dove is my go-to. It's not my favorite. I do the special soaps as my favorite, but they're expensive. But my everyday, regular soap is the Dove. I like the pink one, but they're all pretty good. I'm glad you said Dove. That means you care about your skin, right, Chris?
Exactly.
You care about yourself. A little self-love, self-care, right?
Yeah. Well, it is Self-Care Sunday, right?
It is Self-Care Sunday, and that's why I always try to promote a little better brand of soap for everybody, you know. Move to the next tier if you need to, you know. At least get to Dove level. That's my thing.
Let's go.
That's it. So let me ask you this, though. Have you ever, or would you ever, eat one of those burgers or one of those steaks with gold leaf on it? You know how they put the gold leaf on it to, I don't know, fancy... do you think it's necessary, or would you do it? I mean, what's your thoughts about gold leaf covered meat?
My first is you can eat it.
Yeah, you can eat it. It's like the places do it. Have you heard about that, Lefty?
You shit out gold.
I don't think you should really
Fool's
eat
gold.
metal.
Well, it's gold. It's gold leaf, and places that try to have real high priced dishes will gold leaf the burger, or there's a $500 burger in New York, and it's gold leaf.
If someone wants to buy me a golden burger, I'll eat it.
But you're not buying it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. I'll eat a bite, but I'm not buying that. $500 burger? Get the hell out of here.
You get to keep the gold at the end?
No, you just shit it out, I guess.
You gotta go. It's like a treasure hunt at the end.
Oh.
All right. Well, let me ask you this: what's the most expensive meal? What's the most expensive steak you ever bought? You ever eat a $200 steak or?
Yeah. I had a $100 steak down in Miami, and they made it it's like a whole show. They bring out all fancy. So everything had a little show. So the steak was a big I think it was a cowboy thing with the horn. It was a skull with the horns, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Really?
Owl or some shit. I don't know.
my God, it sounds awesome.
It was like that on top of it. It was just like a big display and it was fucking huge steak.
You ever have Rocky Mountain oysters or some sort of form of bull testicles or anything like that?
No, never had bull testicles. But and on my birthday, I went to Capitol Grill, and I had surf and turf, a big ass steak and big lobster tail with the crab cake on top. That was good. That was really expensive.
Yeah,
that was the two most expensive steaks I've ever had.
Let me ask you this: would you ever try something like weird like that, like bull testicles? Like if you were at I don't know, a global or international restaurant that, I don't know, 5-star chef or something like that, and you knew you were going to get it the best way possible, would you eat something like that?
No.
You wouldn't? I would eat anything. I would eat anything once. I'd eat some bull testicles.
I just started eating like fish and shrimp and all that, so I definitely wouldn't eat bull testicles right now.
Well, the fact that people say it's a delicacy, I mean, you wouldn't know unless you tried.
Yeah, just like the people that eat cats and dogs.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
No, but there's people that eat like guinea pigs and stuff. Guinea pigs is a delicacy.
I've heard that actually. It's wild.
Yeah, now it's cats and dogs.
Why can't people just stick to French fries?
No, out here they got the twisted potato, torpedo,
potato tornado or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're hustling out there. They're making a lot of stuff. What did you have to eat? Anything?
I just had the brisket cheesesteak.
Nice word. I keep going back to the one guy who's got the Coca-Colas because I don't want to drink Pepsi. I don't like how they only have Pepsi here.
What? I can't hear. I didn't know.
I don't like how they only have Pepsi here. That's why I keep going out to the food truck to get a Coke.
Oh, nice. Get that Coke.
Got to get that Coke. Everything keeps going into subtle undertones of like. Yeah, we're on the last leg of day 3 here, man. We're just trying to get a couple last-minute interviews. What's up, honey? What's going on? What's your name? Get over here. Get over here. What's your name?
Like on video?
Yeah, no, you were already seen. You were already seen. She's out. She's out. She said, nah, hell no. I ain't gonna be on video. I always get a kick out of people who are like, they look great, you know, they're done up, they went out to like be in public, but they're like, I can't be seen on video, but you look the same as you do today, and
actually on video all over this place.
But you in
There's
public,
video
like,
cameras everywhere.
Yeah, the camera don't make you less attractive all of a sudden.
She comes by, you got to get her again.
Yeah, I'm bothering the hell. I'll bother the hell out of her.
Just ask
the
her
way that went down.
What's your favorite munchie food?
Almond satisfied.
Just ask her the questions as she runs by.
I'm gonna.
That's.
I'll get my goddamn interview.
Yeah, get your interview the hard way. We could do it the easy way. We'll do it the hard way. We could yell across the room at each other.
I love when the energy like shifts to like dark or demanding or like it'll just take these little branch off moments.
Like, no, you will not.
It's like the veins in the tree.
She's gonna come this way because her boyfriend wants to come look at the weed over here. So she's coming back this way.
Yeah, she is.
And you might be able to grab her boyfriend actually.
I kind of like sometimes she seems like the one to like bother, like almost like sometimes it's
She's the
fun
one,
to.
yeah.
Sometimes I like to when it's a couple, almost like just totally ignore the boyfriend, like he's not even there.
I think you need to work on the boyfriend.
To bring out a little bit of the energy of just like, yo, I didn't come to no freaking goddamn expo to have some dude step in on my lady. You know what I mean? I love that. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll be like, dude, I'm doing it. I'm going there. I'm gonna be that annoying ass bum. It's like, yo, that dude was fucking blowing my shit.
That annoying bomb. He's there again at the
blowing my shit. I'm with my girl, and here he comes.
My girl left me last year because of that bong.
He ignored me. I don't like being ignored. I don't take kindly to being ignored. By no purple ass bong.
His down stem was bigger than mine.
Oh, I love the references. I love it. That's really funny, Chris. I seen that down stem and I was like, hell no. I gotta have the biggest in the room. I am playing that game.
That's the expo. Your down stem is bigger than mine.
My down stem? I got more girth on my down stem than you.
Here, look at it. Let me throw it on the table.
Oh God.
Look at my $30,000 down stem.
If y'all can't tell, this is the winding down hour. We are shot. We are like mentally shot. We did a lot all weekend. You got to understand where we're coming from right now.
Oh no, they dipped out the other way.
No, they're still there.
They're still there? Oh, okay.
Now it's like personal gain games, like last minute, like personal wins, like personal, like it's all personal now with some shit.
Yeah, now it's personal.
I came here to entertain, and we did, but now I want something.
Now we're entertaining you, whether you like it or not.
Now I need a payoff.
Come over here, let me entertain you.
Get all the big demandy with it. Oh no, she's shooting.
Really?
If she even knew how we were plotting
She
her.
doesn't even know.
Hey, sister, girlfriend. I'll call her ass over from here.
Don't get us beat up.
I'll call her from over here. Wouldn't that be awesome getting pushed in this thing and like rolling?
They really couldn't hurt you in there.
No, they totally could. Every time you say that, I'm like, no, this is the worst position to be in because I can't turtle myself. I just put my head back and it's still punchable.
No, because you have to have a perfect punch. It's got to be a perfect punch straight in. You can't go from an angle. You're not going to hit it right. And your hand's blocking.
I'm already picturing someone kicking my ass in the way that I feel like it would happen. Yo, they could totally beat the shit out of me in this thing so bad. I already know it. To this day, man, even with this weekend or whatever, I'm like, I swear I go into this every time like, I can't fall. I can't fall. And I have yet to fall. I've never fell over in this thing. And I don't ever intend to.
Were you able to get him to come over?
Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to get. Yeah, what happened with Vincent?
I smoked him out. I couldn't get him over here. I got him too high with the smoke gun, but I will give you guys the footage.
Got him all high and shit that he
Dude, he couldn't even.
I filmed a little bit.
He went straight from the VIP out.
I saw you smoking him up with that gun. That was funny.
That was great.
I'll be right back, guys.
I got some footage of that too.
Yeah, that was
Hilarious.
funny.
Yeah, he was holding his face. He didn't want to.
Yeah, he didn't actually like
he
it.
didn't like it. That was kind of funny.
He forgot to mention that part.
Yeah, he was like.
Vincent hated it. He hated that gun. I saw it in his face.
So funny.
He didn't like forceful smoke.
This needs to be over here.
He just drops his smoke gun. Oh, there she is. Hey, how are you? Hey.
Wow. Really? That's terrible. All right. That's terrible.
Hey. Hi. Hi. Hey.
Make it awkward.
Hi. I'm chilling, man. What's your name, man? I'm Bangholio. Nice to meet you. What's your name, man? I want to make friends. Terrell? Word, man. How old were you the first time you smoked weed, bro?
You may have to repeat the answer because it's very far away. He's very far away.
17? 17? Is there a story behind it? Did you get high? 100%. He said he did get high. What about a favorite munchie food? Do you have a favorite munchie food?
Let me tell you why the marijuana gives you the munchies. I'll tell you it like this. I used to smoke about 7 grams when I was in the Battle of Tonkin. All right, let me tell you why when I was there, the munchies were actually afraid of me. I would not get hungry. All I would eat was tree bark and whatever else I could find.
Was it actually me eating the munchies, or was the food deciding to devour itself down the pits of my stomach?
That's starting to sound like a psyop of the government. It sounds like skull and crossbones. It sounds like Halliburton. It sounds like all those false flags put together.
What it sounds like to me is super thermite on all the beams on the Twin Towers on 9/11.
Let me tell you why Gene Wilder is the best Willy Wonka there ever could be. You cannot make more of a man in a movie and then expect to recreate it and think it's going to be better than the first.
I'll tell you why Jesse Ventura's could kick Chuck Norris's ass. Because if you refer to Chuck as Chuck, you don't know who you're talking about. But when someone says Jesse, everyone knows they're talking about the body.
I was trying to start a wrestling union and the World Wrestling Federation until that rat bastard Hulk Hogan came in and snuck a secret meeting with Vince McMahon, and it really chaps my ass to this day. I would never accept apology from that blonde-haired retard.
Of course I file a lawsuit against Vince McMahon. I also file a lawsuit against Chris Kyle, but not him or his wife, his insurance company. And no man with honor will ever win against Jesse the Body in any court of law.
Let me tell you why this podcast, Sativa Cross, is one of the best podcasts in New Jersey. They go out, they get their hands dirty, they don't fuck around. They are right here. They've always been here, and they will not leave until their job is done.
At the rate of things are going in this country, there's a reason why I spend 8 months in Mexico. I don't even have a cell phone. I have no idea how to use an email. I don't live like that. This country is absolutely outrageous, and that's why I am in Mexico.
That's why I have 100 dogs surrounding my perimeter at all times. You know, weed should be legal in Pennsylvania, but they're too freaking liberal, and they don't understand business.
There's a whole set of laws here where I am in my compound in Mexico. I don't live by the standard or a set of another man. The body lives and answers to no one.
They don't even let the little guy in Pennsylvania. They let these hedge fund assholes from New York come in with their bullshit money, and they start burning people out. And they then ask them, why can't you work harder? And then they look at them like, what the hell is wrong with you?
You can't get this you can't have resilience like this without drinking human blood. It's just a part of the diet that every man should consume.
Let me tell you why PA needs to legalize cannabis lounges. I need places to go to get away from my wife.
I'm done, Chris. Yeah, I'm done, bro. I love no more.
I'm good. I love you guys. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. It's absolutely hysterical.
Bro, you're the best.
That was
funny.
Absolutely hysterical.
You saved the interview because they were ignoring us. So he was interviewing across the room, yelling, "What's your favorite?" And they were like answering.
That might be the best clip of the whole expo.
That was amazing. And then you caved and saved the interview. So thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
What? What?
I came in with clothes in hand. They're not folded by any means. I learned how to fold my clothes when I was in the Battle of Tonkin. We had to wash our clothes in battery acid and then feel the burn all day long.
I was such a good governor because I always closed deals. That's why I saved the interview. I always closed deals.
When I close my eyes, it sounds like Jesse the Body Ventura. Both of you guys. I close my eyes and I feel like he's right here.
It's so funny.
Let's just do it at the same time. Let me tell you something.
Reason why.
Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you about those
I'll
steel beams.
explain something, so listen up.
Keep doing that. I like that.
He's like, I'm done.
Where's your bong, bro? Where's your bong?
He's like, I'm Ventura'd out. He's like, I'm Ventura'd out.
I'd be so happy.
Hilarious.
Wow. Okay, we got like 5 more minutes, and I think we're going to shut it down.
I needed that laugh.
Yeah, oh my God, that was the best. That was the best. So hey, man, this was a great
this was
weekend.
I had a great weekend.
Man, I hope God willing we're back next year. And
load of fun, man.
Man, this is a fun one. This is great. Between all the stuff. Oh, is that? Oh no, that's not her. She'd be a good interview.
She'd be a good interview, but you're gonna have to stop buying weed.
Yeah, I think we're done here. You want to interview Michael Hoffman?
Yeah, we could do that.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael, we're wrapping up here. Would you want to be the last interviewer?
I don't want that.
Nope.
You know you don't want that left.
Yeah, no, I do.
We want that.
Okay. So
Tell everybody what you're doing here.
I am doing expungement work. I'm helping clean up after the war on drugs. There's a lot of mess that was left behind. It's time we just go out there and clean up the mess. And a lot of people have messes on their criminal records, like just sitting there, and other people are doing the exact same thing, completely legal. Well, we need to clean that up and clean up the mess. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to ask you the same questions that we ask all the attendees. The first question is, how old were you the first time you smoked, Mike?
43.
43. What was the story behind it?
I got involved in the industry through some of the things I was doing, and I gave it a try.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite munchie food?
I'm very much a big fan of corn, and like just regular kernel corn, and I believe cheese is a condiment.
Yeah. I like that.
100%.
Yeah, we're not going to do the third question because you already know that there's no home grow in New Jersey, and that's outrageous. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, in brief, I know you could go on forever.
Yeah,
about
I know. You're a lawyer. We know.
Well, no, I'm also a chemist, so that's the biggest part of my quiet. I'm very active in the industry, and I'm very quiet with my concerns about home grow. I think that everybody should have the opportunity to home grow as long as it's done in a safe way. And Jersey people, pardon me, we're stupid. We are generally stupid. We will use the dirt out of our backyard and the water out of our taps to grow this, and all of them are incredibly toxic. And this plant, more than any other plant, will take all of those toxins and put it right into the flower that's going to be consumed. I don't want that to hurt anybody. I want to help as many people as we possibly can in this world. I feel like there would be a huge backlash if somebody gets hurt from that. I don't want anybody hurt. As long as we could proceed safely and let them do things safely, I could get behind home grow.
And this is why we wanted to interview you, because I appreciate your passion, and it's always great to get good insight from people on what their thoughts and feelings are, and we know you have a lot to offer.
And you know that I don't make that allowed because I know that there is a huge push for home grow. And I know it's the personal freedoms that everybody needs to and wants to enjoy. But guys, we're stupid. Like, there's a lot of us who are stupid. I don't want to pay for the stupid ones. Like, and frankly, I don't want things like this to go away because we do something like that, we let this happen and somebody gets hurt. And that could happen. I'm afraid for everybody, and I don't want to lose anybody that I know here.
That's fair. Again, thank you for your passion on that one. Now, the last one, you've probably heard us doing all interviews all weekend. It's more just generic. It's just something inspirational. What's helped you along the way get through all the tough times in your life? So maybe if the viewers are listening and they're going through some tough times, what's some words of encouragement or just something to live by that's helped you?
Honestly, you gotta really have the tough times and survive through the tough times to enjoy the good. I know that I know that even yesterday, I wasn't here yesterday. So you guys got to expand your booth, but I was at a Pokemon tournament with my son, like a regional tournament, and in his age division, the top 128 got things. Like they got free packs, they got championship points. My kid finished 129th by a half a percentage point of his opponent's win percentage. Not his opponent's win percentage was 0.5% less than the person above him. I had to explain to a 12-year-old it's like how to deal with that. It's like, you know what? You're going to go through tough times. It's going to be hard. But you know what? It makes the good things that much better.
100%. Thank you so much for that. And tell you the truth,
Thanks,
that's the best interview to end on. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and time.
Thanks. You guys keep doing what you do.
We have a gentleman here from Sun Extractions, Hamilton, New Jersey.
What's up, brother? What's your name?
What's up, man? My name is Cisco Fresco.
Cisco Fresco. What up, Cisco Fresco? I'm Bong Julio. Nice to meet you.
What up, Bong? Were you trying to rip it?
Trying to hit it?
Yeah.
Trying to light me up?
Yeah, buddy.
Shit. So we like to ask people some questions, and they're like weed-themed, fun little harmless questions. And the first one we like to ask people is, how old were they the first time they smoked weed?
I was 16, and we actually smoked spice by accident first, which was kind of horrible. It honestly made me not want to smoke ever again. But then I smoked like my first blunt ever like 2 months later, and then that was like the best experience like ever.
Yeah, there would be no need for spice if cannabis wasn't illegal for all these years. So you smoked spice and thought it was weed?
Yeah, but then we fucking tripped, and yeah, never again.
What about favorite munchie food? Do you have a favorite munchie food?
Favorite munchie food? I don't know. I'm a health freak, so I'm like very like health conscious. It's not like I'm like trying to eat like Skittles or like chips. So like I'm looking for like a good healthy meal, honestly, like some like rice and beans, or like honestly like anything like home cooked, you know.
Word, absolutely.
The most I'll ever break it with is like mac and cheese, though. That's about it.
We've gotten a couple mac and cheese answers for that one. So
people love cheese. Everybody
a lot
loves
of
cheese.
Yeah, everybody's got.
I'm a big goat cheese guy, so I'm like, yo, mac and goat cheese have
boom. That does it for you.
It's epic, bro. It's epic.
Word. Well, the third question we're asking people here is, in New Jersey, we have legal cannabis. Do you know how many plants we're legally allowed to grow at home?
Here in New Jersey, how many were allowed to grow?
Yeah, legally.
Oh, 0.
Winner, winner. Yeah, most people get that wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually one of the panelist speakers. I spoke yesterday. We were talking about breaking the stigma in Latino communities, because I feel like a lot of us aren't educated on cannabis, and that's the reason why there's no home grow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So the last thing we're asking people is to just leave our viewers with some sort of message of inspiration, maybe a way to live, or a way to get through tough times that maybe some of our viewers could benefit from with hearing.
Well, I guess the best thing I could say is just keep your heads up, even though that we're not allowed to do home grow yet, and there's still restrictions in the cannabis industry. At least we could see the positive sides that it is legal now, and there is a movement moving forward to make it legal. So that's the real hope that we have, and eventually, maybe one day, we'll have that.
Word. Well, you heard it first from Cisco Fresco. Thank you very much, brother. You have a good one.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
And on that note, we are out. Right? We out?
Yeah, I think we're out. I think, how do we say goodbye at the expo? Oh, here's one here. You can get her. Can we ask you a question?
Hey, how are you?
I hope I can help you. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, we're just asking some simple questions or whatever. Would you be willing to answer a few?
I can try my best.
Okay, the first question we're asking is, how old were you the very first time you smoked weed, and what was the story behind it?
I don't remember how old I was or the story behind my first time consuming cannabis, but my first experience with cannabis, I think I was like 4 years old watching family members in a cypher.
Oh, really? Do you have a favorite munchie food?
Favorite munchie food? All right, so I always stay hydrated. I'm kind of bored because, smoke all day. But my favorite munchie food is usually like something sweet, like candy and chocolate, whether it's like just straight pieces of chocolate or peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, me too. I like peanut M&M.
Yeah.
Yeah, word. So the third question we asking people is, we have legal cannabis here in New Jersey. Do you know how many plants we're legally allowed to grow at home?
How many? You're not allowed to. Homegrow's not legal yet in New Jersey, unfortunately.
Yep. Thank you very much. That's why we're here protesting. A lot of people don't know that.
No.
Yeah, about 85%, 90% of the people that we've been asking have been getting that wrong. They all think, they all throwing out numbers, but unfortunately you can't grow any.
Correct. No, I'm familiar. I'm also a medicinal patient, and I hold my license through New Jersey, so I understand the medicinal value in it, as well as the history between rolling out legalized cannabis and when states go medicinal, the fight for homegrown in each state varies. So I know that it's been like a long continuing thing in New Jersey already for establishment.
Yeah, absolutely. So the last thing we're asking is if you would be willing to leave our viewers with some sort of message of hope or something inspirational, or maybe a way to live, or what helps you get through tough times, something encouraging.
Well, cannabis really changed my life, learning to use it with intention, when I use, how I consume. It's kind of alleviated like a lot of the noise and cloudiness in my brain. So that's really kind of helped me to just kind of prioritize, slow down, and just be present in the moment. And cannabis has really taught me that. And so then I just kind of apply that to other things, like how I move throughout the day, just taking things one step at a time, trying not to overwhelm yourself. I mean, like we all feel like we're in a rat race, kind of. But the end goal is not to just kind of survive, it's to thrive. So however you have to do that in the best way that's healthy for you, I think you should.
That's perfect. We can end on that. I love that. Thank you
Send 'em
very
out.
much
Thank
for
you.
taking the time.
Thanks, guys.
What's your company? Well, shout out your company.
My company is Leaf Case. It's an ancillary cannabis brand. I'm a mom, and I needed something convenient and little child resistance to store my joints and lighter on the go. So that's what I kind of came up with, these nice, aesthetically pleasing cases that are convenient. They fit in your back pocket, and yeah.
Super cool.
Thank you,
Very
guys.
good.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
what
so
do.
much.
Thanks. Best of luck with everything.
Well, that's the way to end the expo.
We'll end it on that.
I love it. So,
Well, that was a great one.
see you next year.
See you next year.
Christian, any parting words for the expo? How was your?
We're ending. Anything parting? Anything worth mentioning? Highlights?
It was a good expo. Yeah, I think I've gotten higher at this expo than any other expo. A lot of rosin, a lot of dabs, a lot of hash joints. I think there was hash in all the joints. So yeah, it was a good time. The cannabis cup was cool. Garda Greens took 3 trophies, placed in every category for flowers. That's cool. Super Lemon Haze, which is what I've been smoking on, so that's the good. Yeah, everything. Bong Holio, we got Ratari, we got Bong Holito.
Man,
I love when everyone walks by Bong Holito. It's the best because they're like, it's a baby bong. They're so surprised, and it never ceases to amaze me. And then yeah, it's just a good time out here at the 420 Expo. And till next year, round 4, right? So
till next year, everybody.
Till next year.
This is fun.
And at least this one, there won't be a Back to the Future car on flames as we're all exiting.
Oh,
I was gonna say that the Back to the Future car back is not back, or the Scooby Doo car.
Yeah, I saw no cars this year.
So no, we're not gonna blow up.
All right, well, this was a fun one. Well, thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching, everyone who's watching, and we're making a lot of clips from this video. Woo! Lots of clips. There's Bong Holio getting undressed, and we're out. Thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless. See you next